Good morning, good evening, and welcome to the Milesight webinar. Thank you so much for taking the time to join us. Today we're here to talk about our new solution, Smart People Counting. So the structure of the presentation today is we're going to talk about Milesight VS121 and VS132, which are our new products for Smart People Counting solutions. To begin, I'll walk you through the challenges we are facing in people counting and find the most typical and popular applications that are closely related to the people counting in an office or buildings. Before we get into that, I'm going to give a little bit of a background of Milesight, just so anybody who's not familiar with who we are or what we do. After all of these, we'll leave some time for Q&A. So let's just jump right into it. Let me minimize this here, as you can see. Milesight was founded in 2011, a fast-growing tech company delivering smart IoT and video surveillance products with a focus on AI, 5G, sensing, and IoT technologies. With improved sensing capability and advanced IoT insights, we help customers worldwide optimize their business operations in a more efficient and sustainable way. In collaboration with a global network of distributors and system integrators, we are committed to building open ecosystems and accelerating IoT strategies to the next level. Why people counting matters. Someone said, what is not defined cannot be measured. What is not measured cannot be improved. What is not improved is always degraded. This old advice holds true even now, in fact, especially now. Can you imagine if a world doesn't have any people counting? Take, for example, the number of customers in a store. If you have no idea about the number of people, you might not plan to have enough staff on hand to deal with your customers in peak hours, or conversely, it could result in more staff than required. Libraries can't understand their circulation in the context of how many visitors they have. In public spaces, hospitals, and office buildings, you can't track space utilization to assist with resource distribution. Even more, you might face a big challenge when planning for crowd management strategy and arrangements for the transportation industry if you don't have precise people counting data, right? So today, many industries use people counting devices as a way to understand what their daily traffic looks like. No matter how big or small your organization, and no matter what sector you operate in, businesses across sectors use people counting devices to get reliable and precise data about their visitors and traffic patterns. They can apply this data to serve many purposes. For example, helps you make critical decisions on how to utilize the space efficiently, drive sales from people flow analysis, and improve users' experiences in an office, which really makes people counting devices so useful and versatile. Yeah, the various types of technology and rich applications are the confidence sourcing for the Milesight team. So we have developed our smart people counting solution with different types of products to generate data that give valuable insights into business operations. What Milesight is known for is that we have professional cameras equipped with deep learning algorithms for various applications, including people counting. But one size doesn't fit all. To be most effective with your people counting applications, you'll need different devices that are designed for the results you finally want to achieve. That's why a new generation of people counting sensors has been introduced to diversify the portfolio. Here are the AI workplace occupancy sensor and 3D time of flight people counting sensor. They can be used to detect and analyze objects within their field of view. So besides that historical solution, I mean CCTV cameras that can detect and record how many people pass through the counting area. The AI-based and 3D time of flight-based people counting sensors can be worked in some specific scenarios and help you collect the data that makes a difference. Now the abundant choice offers a satisfying option to every kind of business. We guarantee there is a suitable solution out there in Milesight to help you make critical decisions. Let's take this picture, the shopping mall, as an example. Our people counting solution works like this. The intelligent IP cameras are set up at strategic locations to collect valuable customer data and analyze traffic flow so they are able to show you how many people walked past your store, while the 3D time of flight people counting sensors tell you how many people visited. And finally, the AI workplace occupancy sensors can be placed at your customized regions within the store to let you know better when you need more spaces for the congestion. When this data is interpreted, it gives managers a better idea of how their store is performing and which areas need improvement. Now, the camera-based people counting solution from Milesight is familiar to most of us. Milesight integrates front-end network cameras and a back-end central management system for crowd control, such as flow control, queue management, or passenger statistics. The solution features powerful AI core to offer high accuracy and real-time individual changes, which are stored and analyzed by the central management system, where professional flow analysis reports can be generated regularly and alerts will be triggered when the number of people in a specific business environment reaches the threshold. With Milesight's integrated surveillance solution, you can be safer, easier, and smarter to understand how many people are in an area at any time. Now let's move to the new generation of people counting sensors. I'll accompany you to go through their details one by one. Firstly, it is the AI-powered workplace occupancy sensor. It uses advanced artificial intelligence algorithms to generate anonymous people counting data. Through the most recent AI technology, the accuracy gets enhanced with continuous deep learning. The VS121 sensor not only counts the number of people in an area, but also counts the number of people crossing the line, both of them right away in real time. For its application, it can be employed at a wide variety of locations, such as meeting room occupancy detection in offices or flow detection in shopping malls. Just name a few of them. I'd like to talk a little bit more about its embedded AI engine. Thanks to the local algorithm, images can be processed on the fly. This means the AI workplace occupancy sensor captures images, processes them, and counts the number of people present in these images due to the AI algorithm. Based on the advanced AI, an accurate people counting rate and anonymous data analysis in a complex environment are what you can achieve by using this device. As we all know, inaccurate data leads to inaccurate insights, which can finally lead to poor decision-making and planning. Data accuracy is important to us, so what we've done ahead is include the line cross-counting and U-turn detection to filter out false trackings when people cross the line of interest. The workplace occupancy sensor also incorporates deep learning algorithms that can be continuously trained and improved with new datasets to count persons more precisely. At present, the combination of the AI algorithm, U-turn detection, and line cross-counting further improve the accuracy of this sensor by up to 98%. And privacy is another key concern when choosing a people counting solution for your workspace. People might appreciate when booking a meeting room easily by the occupancy data, but they won't appreciate being watched 24 hours a day. Right. So Milesight iWorkplace occupancy sensor is designed from the ground up to be anonymous and secure. It doesn't store or upload any image files at any time. How? The amazing methods that can greatly protect your privacy are applying privacy mask and blur mode, so you can hide restricted parts of the footage or lower the resolution to a blurry black and white video stream to minimize the security risk from the very beginning of configuration. With the various protection methods, The VS121 sensor is 100% compatible with GDPR and privacy law requirements while counting anonymously. Another key difference that makes the sensor stand out is the flexible area detection. When installed at the recommended height of 3 meters, the sensor covers a wide area of 78 square meters. Actually, its installation height can be up to 6 meters above the floor, which allows users to adjust the counting area easily according to their real demand, as it's always located at the top or ceiling of the workplaces so that no place is hidden. If there are big meeting rooms or wide workplaces, you can cover them by linking several sensors across the ceiling. You count on more with less investment. For greater accuracy and granularity in detection, up to 16 customizable and independent regions can be established. Each part can detect and trigger alarms individually, meeting application specific demands for true customization. And another point worth mentioning is that there are several interfaces such as alarm input and output and RS485 port in the device. With the versatile interfaces, you can rely on the sensor to fulfill some business applications. Let me give you some examples. Suppose you want to have a fire safety limit on how many people are allowed into a facility, but the cost of employing additional staff to control the number of people on premises can be prohibitive. And what Milesight AI Workplace Occupancy Sensor does is it eliminates the need to have an employee standing at the door and really automates the process. So we can tie a warning light into the sensor through its alarm interface and connect a monitor through the RS485 port. Now we have that monitor display how many people are in the building. Give messaging, says please enter or please wait because we're at capacity. So you can get the real time data from the environment, or the sensor generates alarm outputs to control automatic doors or warning light. So this is much more cost effective than employing someone to do the same job, right? And through the built-in independent PoE interface, the associated data can be transferred into other platforms for further analysis. Thanks to its function-rich design, Milesight AI Workplace Occupancy Sensor is a redefinition of insights for your workplace. And next, I'd love to show you something inspired by the 3D time of flight technology for people counting. What is time of flight? The time of flight principle is based on measuring the time it takes for a modulated near-infrared light to travel from a source to an object and back. So the advantages of this technology include independence from lighting levels, as well as anonymity of counting. Milesight 3D time of flight people counting sensor takes advantage of the time of flight to realize rich highlights like 99.5% ultra-high accuracy and 100% unparalleled anonymous detection. It offers second-to-one bi-directional people counting ability, laying a solid foundation for further data-based analytics and management. Again, the same as the AI Workplace Occupancy Sensor, ultra-high accuracy, 100% anonymous detection, and function-rich, that concept across our whole development progress. That's how we design our people counting solution today and tomorrow. You would not hire someone who is unfamiliar with your business to serve your customers, so why trust unreliable systems to help you analyze your business metrics? Inaccurate data is equalized to not having data. And then Milesight VS132 3D time of flight people counting sensor offers two impressive detection ways, such as smart U-turn detection and bi-directional counting. With these intelligent detection methods, operators can get extremely accurate counting performance up to 99.5% accuracy, reducing analysis errors to the minimum. In addition, the accuracy of this counting won't be compromised by lighting conditions, thanks to the great lighting environment's adaptability, independent of ambient light. The sensor with an active time of flight light source can keep accurate detection, even in completely dark environments. And beyond counting, what is the point of this 3D time of flight sensor? The answer is privacy protection. Milesight VCern32 uses cutting-edge infrared time of flight technology to overcome this very real concern with intrinsically anonymous 3D depth information, no RGB involved, helping people feel relaxed as they go about their working lives. The GDPR compliance sensor offers privacy protection at the source. As the demand for more user-friendly people counters has grown, Milesight has found increasingly innovative ways of leveraging this unique 3D time of flight sensor to improve the reliability and ease use of the solution. Firstly, large detection area. This sensor has a high field of view to cover a wider area, thus decreasing the customer's total cost. More specifically, when the time of flight sensor is installed at a height of 3 meters, the effective monitoring area will be even more than 6 by 3 meters. Appropriate coverage is essential for accurate people counting to precisely understand spaces. Since objects are differentiated by their heights, objects located side by side can still be counted correctly, for example. Secondly, powerful local storage capacity. The high capacity here means storing 1 million data locally, so users are capable to check and track long-running statistics. All the valuable information will be kept awaiting orders. And when a network disconnect occurs or some other emergencies happen, the large storage capacity can save the data locally to guarantee data security for the whole solution. And finally, we don't want installing our system to be a pain. That's why we made our sensors so easy to install by yourself, easy to learn, and easy to use. That means no frustrating delays and no lost time. Plus, you start collecting and using your people counting data sooner. 3 installation options are available to make the sensor fit diverse application scenarios. Ceiling, embedded, and wall installation. Sounds quite easy, right? We invite you to test our claim of easy self-installation. Just a few minutes will be enough without any special tools. When deploying the sensors in the field, Milesight offers 2 practical ways to build up a complete people counting solution. The first option is to rely on the PoE switch to drop the data to third-party platforms. Thanks to the built-in standalone PoE interface, both sensors are capable of delivering data and power simultaneously using a single Ethernet cable, without the need for a C or DC power supplies and outlets. And another option is designed for the fans of LoRa. They can deploy a LoRaWAN gateway to receive the data wirelessly from sensors and in turn transmits the data to Milesight IoT cloud platform. The people counting solution you chose will also need to be easy to integrate with a third party's platform to extract maximum value, your HVAC and lighting control systems, desk and meeting room management systems, and cleaning scheduling tools, for example. So the Open MQTT HART app and HART PAPS protocols make it possible to read data directly from the Milesight sensors and process it in any third-party platform. The data is also available via API in the 3D time-of-flight sensor. Once mounted and commissioned, the sensor unit begins transmitting its metadata to third-party systems, as well as Milesight IoT cloud platform. By logging into the cloud using credentials provided during registration, users can examine a series of graphical representations of occupancy. It makes the people counting solution highly proactive. We can easily check the room status and the space utility, especially as we carry out actions such as finding another unoccupied meeting room on another floor, for example. With large numbers of people counting devices deployed in the field, comes the problem of how to centrally and efficiently manage and maintain these devices. To this end, Milesight provides the device hub remote management platform to help operators centrally manage, configure, and control sensors on remote ends. The centralized management services include online and offline status checks, firmware upgrades, device adding and configuration in batches based on needs, remote maintenance, and many more. With a visualization user interface and simple operation steps, the Device Hub platform enables you to quickly integrate devices and manage them with just a few clicks, reducing operation and maintenance costs while improving efficiency. Milesight adopts the most promising technologies, AI vision, and 3D time of flight that can be used for people counting. They are fundamentally different from other people counters in the market, primarily due to the robust detection of moving objects in any complex lighting environment. Additionally, both of them offer state-of-the-art features like high accuracy and outstanding wide detection area, ease of use with third-party programs, and many more. They are 100% GDPR privacy compliant and provide an entirely anonymous people count. Milesight combines all the top solutions like people counting, zone analytics, and remote management into one powerful sensor. Okay, that's all about the people counting sensors and their highlights. Different use cases require different people counting solutions. Each of our options can help facilitate people counting data capture in the way that makes sense for your desired outcomes. Now let's explore more details through applications. Corporate offices are investing in people counting technologies so their leadership can benchmark and optimize the best times for meetings, as well as the presentations to create a more engaged and productive workforce. When used intelligently, Milesight AI workplace sensor can shape your business in many ways other than just providing information on individual numbers. It delivers utilization data for customized indoor spaces, allowing companies to balance office space utilization and energy consumption for maximum utility. Let me give you an example basically. It helps you determine the spatial and temporal needs, when and where the office should be turned on, and what the set point needs to be. More specifically, how much lighting, ventilation, heating, and cooling needs to be provided. In another case of this, by understanding when people are visiting an office, where they may be congregating, and how they're moving around in the space, you can create a layout better suited to usage. The VS121 sensor alerts you whenever individual's number is changed in a specific area through the line cross-counting technology. When you want to create a more collaborative environment for employees by combining the marketing and sales departments, you'd like to find out how many desks you can safely fit into an open plan office and how to manage the space with mobile and on-site employees in mind. To get to the right answer, you'll have to consider various metrics such as occupancy rates, peak usage times, density, and so on. And the occupancy sensor, VS121, can help you collect the data 24/7 and help the facility managers truly understand how their space is being used. So, good data and real-time space utilization analysis with a suitable occupancy sensor are so important for utilizing workspace to its fullest potential. Commercially, besides business offices, people counting technologies are used in many other applications, such as airport security, universities, hotels, manufacturing, and travel hubs. Hotels can use the people counting data to optimize their floor plans and enhance the visitor experience, starting at check in through the entirety of their visit. Manufacturers have a high need for people counting analytics to determine which areas of the factory floor are being used to save on energy costs in obsolete areas and understand how their employees are interacting with their work cells to eliminate inefficiencies in their tasks. So Milesight offers a comprehensive people counting solution, including 3D time of flight sensor, AI-based occupancy sensor, and an intelligent camera to cover all your concern. Using the advanced time-of-flight technology, the VS-132 sensor can be applied to the doorways, corridors, entrances, and exits in buildings to count passengers getting in or out to get historical and real-time people flow statistics that will be valuable for optimizing operations. The overall space capacity and usage patterns will be clear. What's more, the 100% anonymous detection by design eliminates the fear of any privacy disclosure, and some risks can be reduced by avoiding crowds. Real-time counting of the number of people in a particular space can be realized by AI vision based sensor VS121 to control traffic at an appropriate level is part of the prevention of fire risk. Indoor air quality is also ensured by adjusting the ventilation system according to the density of people. Milesight intelligent cameras provide incredible benefits with security that ensures accurate footfall and queue counting where dense crowding or slow-moving pedestrian traffic occurs. And Milesight people counting solution works with extreme precision, collecting real-time data that can be processed and integrated into back-end systems to help you make better decisions. With improved sensing capability and advanced IoT insights, the Milesight people counting solutions are acknowledged as industry leading. They can be readily integrated with our customers' existing systems, thereby optimizing the performance and increasing the user value of the system as a whole. And maybe any people counting solution can provide you with in and out space traffic data. But we are proud that Milesight's extremely flexible and accurate solutions have been certified to work with many platforms every day. We can say the Milesight people counting solution is the most in-demand solution on which customers can rely. And that's not the end. We'll further improve the AI algorithms and introduce more competitive people counting devices into our broad portfolio, thus empowering various businesses to serve their customers or staff more efficiently and effectively. Then, for getting the latest news about Milesight, just follow us on our social media. Here you can either scan the QR code on the screen or click the link in the chat box. Okay, that's all for today. Thank you.